42 minutes past the hour. It is well known that veterans and our first responders often deal with really difficult mental health issues, such as addiction, depression, PTSD. In fact, we saw this today in Lindsay's piece about the one-year-old that died.
That's right, yeah. But what if a non-invasive 15-minute treatment that's drug-free could make a difference? Well, senior health correspondent Monica Robbins joins us with an option that opened today, it sounds like, in Broadview Heights. And the best news is it's free.
It's free. Yeah, this is so awesome. So let me explain. The FDA approved transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, for depression way back in 2008. But for the last 6 years, the state of Ohio has been paying for veterans and first responders to get access to it for free. And today, the 7th location just opened on Royalton Road, and it's helping far more conditions than just mood.
Bob DeSanto's a 27-year veteran firefighter. Lucy provides calming support when he needs it, because he's seen more tragedy on the line than most would see in a lifetime.
Well, the average person, individual, civilian in life, goes through about 4 to 6 traumatic events in their lifetime. First responders go through double that in a year.
While they may be able to compartmentalize those events,
And you keep pushing it down, but eventually it's gonna spring loose.
Bob decided to try a non-invasive drug-free treatment, electroencephalogram transcranial magnetic stimulation, or eTMS.
That is mapping the brain, and that allows us to then do precision-guided TMS, which gives us tremendous results. And that's really what separates us from standard TMS.
The process records brain waves, or the intrinsic alpha frequency. Then the patient sits comfortably in a chair while a magnet is matched to that frequency and essentially syncs chaotic neurons back into correct rhythm.
It's all about communication in the brain. It's all about the neurons moving at the same speed. If you look at like a radio signal, and it gets just a little bit distorted, a lot of times that's what's happening in the brain.
Therapy is 20 15-minute sessions over a month. The state-funded program initially served veterans, many former patients, now employees.
The first legislation had only veterans. Based on our results with the veterans, the state expanded the program to include first responders and law enforcement officers. We are managed by the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services.
Data of more than 500 patients show more than half reported better sleep, less cravings for opiates and alcohol. Even more reported fewer symptoms of depression and PTSD.
The biggest thing you see also is anger issues seem to go away.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in 26 years, so it's nice to have a good night's sleep.
And it's not just 1 month of treatment. Patients are followed for a year. They're given a fitness watch, sleep cycles are monitored, and a nurse checks in with them at intervals. And if a boost is needed, they can return. Now, the place is called D2 Human Performance, and they now have a mobile unit as well that they can take to police and fire departments as well. I'm putting all the info on WKYC.com so you can check it out and find out if you fit the criteria of someone who could get this treatment.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and they're making it accessible with a mobile unit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and unfortunately, right now, it may change in the future, but right now, it's not necessarily available to the rest of us, but that may change. So right now, first responders and veterans, that's who they're catering to right now.
We got to take care of them. All right, Mom, thank you so much. That was so interesting.